Hi guys, it's Rika here and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Rika and I review a lot of activewear. So if you're into that kind of stuff, then you just keep watching. You might have guessed by the title of this video, but today we have another Buffbunny haul. This time it is the Most Wanted collection. So it just recently launched and I've gotten my package. It only took about a week for them to ship it out to me and for me to actually have it in my hands. So I always like when I get it quite fast and I don't have to wait too long. Honestly, I was kind of underwhelmed when I saw the theme of the collection and what was launching, because you know Buffbunny usually hypes me up a lot with their videos and their new items, and I kind of always want everything. But now it was just relaunching a lot of stuff that has already launched, maybe a few different colorways. The new seamless. I'm not that much into seamless. You might know that if you watch some of my videos, but yeah, it's not my favorite. So there's that. And I mean, also since I've already purchased a good few things, I had a few items already and didn't need to repurchase them basically. So yeah, I was this way, I was kind of underwhelmed. Maybe you felt the same. I definitely read from some people they felt like that too. But I guess it's also always good because that means I don't need to spend too much money on this. You know, and I can save money for the next launch and whatever, because it's definitely coming at some point, right? So yeah, I still did get a few items though. This is why this is, a video. And of course I will try to, show you the items that I got, but I will also try to show you some items that I already had from previous launches that relaunched now. So you kind of can get an overview of what was there. Also, I think what I didn't like too much was it was kind of a mix and match of things. So they more launched some of their marble collection stuff. They launched some of their under the sea stuff. By the way, if you really want more in depth of what launched there, you can I will link that video for you here as well. Then like I said, there was some new seamless and a lot of bossy print happening. So yeah, just a whole lot of mix and match. And I mean, I think it's nice that people can purchase things that they missed out on and everything, but it was also kind of not a coherent theme or anything. Anyway, let's not get into this much further. You can let me know down in the comments if you felt the same way. But otherwise, we have this package here. It's waiting to be unwrapped and unpacked and whatever. So let's do this, okay? I will start talking about what I have in here, and then later I can talk about the things that I already had a little bit as well. Oof! So let's rip this open. Oh my god, so much harder. Ugh! It should be. And there we go! Yes, I think I got everything out of here. I don't know if you saw, but we had some color, of course. I like colors. And a few other things. Again, no sticker from me. That happened recently. I'm not super sad about it, but still kind of disappointed. Okay, I have a whole Buffbunny sticker collection. But yeah, nothing in here. So just making extra sure. Not even the card. Well, that's okay. Let's see what we should start with. Let's do this. Alright, so I did get a white set. I didn't get the white bossy print because, I don't know, I'm more of a color person. The bossy print is already kind of a very basic print, so it was just too much basicness for me. Although I did like the bra that the white bossy print came in, but I did get the white leopard set. So let's start talking about the leggings, because I'm sure everyone's just waiting to see the squat test for these. I've also recently reviewed white leggings from I Will. I can also link that video here for you in case you're interested in those. In case you're looking for the perfect white legging that is not super see-through, because let's be honest, your expectation cannot be that it's 100% squat proof, okay? But we do have the white leopard here. So these are the Rebel leggings, and they've launched these in so many colors before. Black, purple, red, also different prints, because this is the leopard print, like I said, but this is in white. I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up properly, but I think you can see the hint of the leopard print for sure. So it's kind of just hinted. The top, it feels really nice and soft actually. I don't remember these feeling so soft. But anyway, these ones in black are kind of my favorite everyday leggings for just, if you don't feel like wearing pants. and you just want to put on a black pair of leggings, but you still want to look like kind of, you know, very well put together and it being a whole look. And these in black are like really good for that. And I don't usually like leopard print that much, so, you know, that's saying something. But yeah, these are made out of like a more like performance-y fabric, so you can definitely work out in these, even though it has like this like faux leather like kind of print situation. They're still like very nice and breathable. I definitely also do wear them for a workout every now and then. They're of course high-waisted, and they have no front seam like all Buffbunny leggings do these days. And we do have this like really nice like V seam glute detailing here in the back to really give you that accentuation there. And yeah, so these are white with this finish on top, and you know, I will squat test them for sure. Like if I do this, I don't really see much through, so it seems to be okay, but I'm not currently wearing any color in my nails, so hard to say what's gonna happen. Oh, also we don't have any top seam. And yeah, these are like super stretchy, so this is why I usually go for a small in these. I'm kind of in between a medium and a small, with Buffbunny mostly smalls, but depending on the stretchiness. And with these ones, I always gotten them in the small, so I hope the white works the same. But yeah, let's see these on. I'm really curious about the squat test. Alright, this is my attempt at becoming the wall, clearly. No. But I still think like a nice white, crisp white set is like really fun. It's not necessarily something I wear to the gym very often, but I do like to wear these for photos and stuff, you know, because I think it just looks so good, so fresh, so like different. Because there's not that many good white leggings out there, right? So yeah, but this one is like super nice. I think it's so soft. Like I feel like this is more soft than the normal Rebel leggings for sure. Even when I put it on, I feel like it's also a little bit more stretchy, a little less compressive than the other colors I have. So I don't know, maybe it is. It must be, right? Like if it feels like this, I guess it is, especially because I've worn the other ones for like quite a few times already. So if they would be stretching out, they would have done that already. And these ones just feel like this from the start. Super nice. We have like no top seam here, also no front seam, and then this beautiful like V glute detailing. I can already tell you they're definitely not going to be squat proof, because this part, at least in the mirror for me, looked a little bit whiter than this part, so I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see the things through. But yeah, they're so nice and stretchy. I really like the leopard print situation. It's not super in your face, it's really just very subtle. They're super nice and high-waisted. My belly button is down there, and yeah, super comfortable. Like, yeah, I really like those. So dare to wear white, okay? Just giving you another like view around. They're also 7/8 length on me, like most Buffbunny leggings, but not shorter than 7/8, so that's good. And yeah, these are like really stretchy. I also feel like they'd be great for a workout because they feel very sweat wicking, very breathable. Like I don't feel like I'd be sweating too much in these, and if anything, you know, they would just absorb it and stuff. So they're definitely a great pick. Alright, to go with the white leopard Rebel leggings, we also have the Rosa Sports Bra V2 in white leopard. So, in case you're not aware what the Rosa Sports Bra is, like one of the more like basic standard sports bras that Buffbunny has. And the V2 just means it's in this performance fabric and not in their like super soft Nuber fabric. And again, we have like this white leopard print situation here. And yeah, it's just like a really nice high like support, for me at least. It's a high support sports bra. You have like nice decent coverage in the front. You have like nice thick straps here. It's a long line sports bra too. No seam underneath here, but you have like a seam here, and then it's just a bit of a long line situation. And then in the back you get a little bit of nice crisscross action, supporting you still. A little bit of a open back here as well, but not too much. And it's just like a really nice like sports bra that you can wear for a lot of like even intense activities like jumping and everything. Like I've never had a problem with this. And again, also this like fabric feels super nice and soft. I currently cannot see the cup pads through. Of course, that might change when I put them when I put this on, but we will see. Also, yes, you do have removable cup pads. You can remove them through the top here, actually not on the side. That's interesting. And yes, I'm really curious. I also think like since it's white, it's gonna pair like super nicely with a lot of stuff. Yeah, let's see it on. All right, let's talk about this Rosa V2 Sports Bra. Super comfortable. It really keeps me tugged in. Like I feel so well tugged in. And yeah, the white leopard print also on this one, just like the legging, is like super nice, super subtle, but it's there and it's cute. It's like super nice and long. Now you can see there's barely any skin like showing between these like super high-waisted leggings and this very long line sports bra. No seam underneath here. You have a seam here to keep you in. It's a nice high neckline here, so you really are tugged in. For me, this is definitely a high support. There's no jiggling, nothing. The straps fit perfectly. And then in the back, we just have this nice crisscross situation and, you know, a little bit of an open bag. It's so cute. It's so basic, but like also so pretty still. So definitely like a really good staple piece to have, especially like in this white. You can pair it with so many different colors, you know. And I would personally don't have a problem with like getting my white bras dirty because I don't use fake tan or like too much makeup or something. But I know that people also have said that it washed out of these perfectly. So even if you're afraid of like getting white sports bras, this could still be one for you. So yeah, it's cute. Alright, after we saw so much white, let's continue with some color. I did get the Loch Ness legging in the H2O multi, I think it's just H2O multi. So it's H2O blue multi. And the multi is because it has multicolored stitching. And I know this might be a little bit much for some people, but like I just, you know, like it. That was the back, that's the front. So we have like this super bright blue, and it's like some pink and yellow stitching. They also have this in black. But so this is basically a legging they had in the Under the Sea launch, but there were some changes. So I do have the black from the Under the Sea launch, and that was the energy fabric, which is more like soft and brushed. And it also didn't have a front seam that went all the way through, but like had like a bit of a, you know, like loose fabric there, which was a little bit odd, but the rest of it was like really nice. And here you can also see we still have this multi stitching like in yellow and pink, and it was still high-waisted. We still had like the super fun like glute detailing here. And yeah, I really like the fabric because it's energy fabric. We haven't seen a lot of energy fabric recently, but it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, so different fabric, a little bit different in terms of how the stitching was made. And then here, this is a performance fabric that's like kind of soft and brushed on the inside, like, but just ever so slightly. And then on the outside you have like just performance material basically. So if you got the meta leggings from the Journey collection, this is the same fabric composition and the same fabric feel. So they're still like ultra stretchy, like super stretchy. Look at this, like there's a lot of stretch. We still have them high-waisted, and now in comparison to when they launched originally, we have like a seam that goes all the way through, so there's no loose fabric here, and then this fun detailing here. So yeah, I don't know, I like these. I think it's super fun, and now with like summer coming, hopefully at some point, there was still snow last week, you know, brighter colors are coming back, and it's gonna be like super fun to wear these. Also, even though they have like this performance material, we still have no top seam here, so they're not cutting in at all. And of course, there's always no front seam too. Yeah, I think it's like, this is a matter of taste, like if you like this or not, like if this is up your alley. But I really did like it, and we will see if it looks good on too. Alright, let's talk about these Loch Ness leggings. They're super comfortable. I'm missing a little bit of compression here in the waist. It's a bit loose there. Like it's not super much of gaping happening here, but there's potential for it for sure. But they also don't roll down on me at all, which I really like. Because sometimes, you know, when you're squatting and you're folding forward, sometimes it happens. and I don't mind too much, but these ones don't do it at all. I guess maybe because there's a little bit of extra space here in the back, I don't know. But for sure, size down in these. Like, I still feel like I have a bit of space. These are so stretchy, they're super soft and comfortable. And yeah, maybe size down in these. Yes, the seaming detailing is also super fun. It's a lot, you know, so you really need to like be into it, I think. But I like it. And we have a nice high waist here. This time, as I said, with the black one, there was no seam here, and then you could kind of like see it coming up a little. I will show you in just a bit. But we have a seam going all the way through, and then the back detailing here, I think that's really nice. It's super flattering. I like it a lot. These are 7/8 length on me, as you can see here, and I think they're just like super nice. There's no top seam either, so nothing cutting in. You can just move freely, and the fact that the material is kind of like a little bit more brushed on the inside also helps like keeping them up a little bit better, whereas the outside really is this like super smooth and sleek performance material. So I really like that, and I will just show you the old ones. All right, here we have the older Loch Ness legging from the original launch when it came out in Under the Sea. And we do have, as I said before, no seam here. And then if you look really, you can kind of see that this means there's a bit of loose fabric, and sometimes if you don't wear it right, you could kind of get something like this. So you really need to kind of adjust it a little bit, and that's the annoying part of it. Otherwise, I really like it. I like the fabric. It's a little bit thinner than the blue ones, so than the new ones. It also still is the same kind of softness, but it feels a little bit different because, you know, it's a different fabric. It's the energy fabric, so it feels a little bit more brushed. It is not really brushed, but it does feel like that. It feels a little bit less sleek, and yeah, a little bit more breathable, maybe even because it is a little bit thinner. I will also say I still like they're still super stretchy. Like there's still a lot of space here. Also, again, same thing. I still have a lot of space in the waistband, so you know it didn't change. But yeah, for me, like it's still really nice. They feel a little bit shorter on me. They're a little bit shorter. The 7/8 length is kind of borderline because I don't like capris, but it's still fine. And these are a little bit more toned down, I think, than the blue ones, because yes, you still have the multi-stitching. It's still like kind of in your face, especially here, right in the back. But like since it's black as the base color, it's a little bit less. So it's more than your black leggings, but it definitely is less than the multi blue stitching on the H2O blue, if that makes sense. And yes, it pairs super nicely with that tiki yellow. You could also wear pink with it, just an all black sports bra. So many possibilities, and yes. All right, guys, coming to you with a quick update on these because I just wore them for 2 workouts today, two very different ones. You know, it was just an Easter day. It's Good Friday today that I'm filming this, and I went to a TX workout, so I did like super intense stuff with like a lot of jumping and you know just functional training, and then after that I headed straight into a body pump class, so with more like weightlifting and stuff. And I usually don't do this madness. It was just the same teacher that I know, and you know it seemed like fun to do on a day off. So that's what I did in these because I felt like I wanted like to have a lot of like fun colors on me. It was super sunny outside. It was spring, and yeah, so this is what I went for. And I paired this with a yellow Revolution sports bra and a yellow mesh top. So I could just insert a picture here so you see my outfit. I got a lot of compliments on this today. I think because the gym was a little emptier, like people were like more open to talk to other people. I don't know. But yeah, I got a lot of compliments on these today. But why I wanted to update you is because I can tell you how these perform now in a workout, and I'm like, I don't know. Like they're not the ones I'm gonna be reaching for just for how they feel on, because they kept sliding down on me a little bit, like especially in the back where I showed you that I had like a little bit of space. I think exactly that makes them slide down a little, so I found myself pulling them up quite a lot, especially during my first workout, during the TRX thing. Because yeah, we did a lot of like plank moves as well, and I could feel sliding down there, like some donkey kicks, some like mountain climbers and stuff, and there especially I felt it, and also after some jumping. So maybe not optimal for that. It was much better in the body pump class, but I could still, you know, I was still pulling them up every now and then. But definitely no rolling on these, which is nice. So I never felt like, you know, oh dear, I sat down because, you know, we were doing some bench pressing or something and they were rolling. So that didn't really happen, which is nice. But yeah, they keep sliding down a little bit on me. So, you know, if they're already sliding down on me being like in between sizes, I don't know, like, you know, if you, like I said, definitely size down in these, no matter if you're in between or not, just size down. But also be aware that, you know, there might be not enough compression to hold them up entirely. Also, since they do not have a top seam, that makes it a little bit harder, of course. I also just want to say that with these ones specifically, especially because you have some contrast stitching, I could see like some quality issues that I just realized now. So let's take a look at, you know, this detail here. There's no issues with this, but on this side, you can see there's like some, I don't know, some seam issues, some slight ones here. It's not a lot, but like it's there. And then I also noticed it down at the ankle, basically, where I could see like a little bit of, you can see it here. And this was definitely already there this morning. It wasn't after the workout or anything. I didn't like, you know, pull on anything there. So just saying it's not 100% perfect. I will message them about this because, you know, I think it's still good to let them know, and especially with the contrast stitching, you would realize these things. Like also here, for example, where it was stitched over like twice, because it is pink and not the blue, you're gonna see it more. So I think especially with this, they need to be a little bit more careful when they're sewing this, just so, you know, it's not super obvious. But I will also say that this material is super sweat wicking. So I do get a lot of crotch sweat usually. And today I had like super tiny marks there. I had a lot around my belly button where I also sweat a lot, but then kind of my shirt was covering this a little. But yeah, like really minimal crotch sweat with these, so they are very sweat wicking. Yeah, so yeah, that's just the quick update I want to give you, and now we can continue on with the next items. Alright, next up we have the Transcend Sports Bra, also an H2O blue multi. I already unpacked it, I was too fast. So I got this actually an extra small because I remembered there were straps in the back, and then some people said they fit quite loose, and sometimes I can be in between a small and an extra small and a small in my sports bra. So I went with the extra small here, and we'll see if that was a good idea or not. And yeah, so when I saw this first, this came first I think in the Mad Scientist collection in like a black and like some other colors too. And I was like kind of skeptical, especially because these straps were loose on people, so I didn't get it, and then kind of it grew on me, and I was like, I should have gotten it. And they brought it back, and I was like, okay, should I get it in like black to like match the other Loch Ness leggings I have, and potentially like a lot of other colors? I should have just get it in blue because the blue is like stunning, you know, it's like a really nice blue. So I got it in blue. You can see I did, and again, like this is actually like also kind of a performance-y material. This is at least what it feels like. So I think it is the same material as the leggings, especially like if it's like Nuber or something, it would usually have like an extra tag on here, and it does not. We have some decent coverage up here, decently thick straps. It's again a bit more long lined. You have like this beautiful like contrast stitching here. I think it's really flattering, or at least it looks quite flattering. And then it's kind of an open back, but then they added like these straps, and I think they said these straps are inspired by the Monarch Sports Bra. So if you don't know what the Monarch Sports Bra is, I'll show you later. But yeah, so I don't know, I really liked it, and this way I can wear it with like the normal H2O blue leggings as well, which I still have from like way back, or like you could just wear it with like a pink legging or something like that, or even with black. I think that would also still work, and it would still be an outfit, you know. But I don't know, I thought it looked cute. So let's see it on. Alright, here we have the Transcend Sports Bra. I think it's super fun. I feel very tugged in. So if you're on the larger end of a size, do not size down. So maybe like more if you're in between, or you sometimes feel like you could have sized down. in the normal size you get, then you could try to size down. Because I think it's tight. It's not uncomfortably tight, but it definitely is tighter, okay? So just for that, there's some parts where I definitely have a little bit more space, but there's some seams that kind of restrict me a little bit. But I'm fine, I can still move everything, so it's not the biggest issue. But yeah, I feel nicely tugged in. You can see there's a good amount of coverage here. I think the detailing is like super flattering. It's very nice and long lined. With a high-waisted legging, you're still gonna see some skin, but not like super much. It's not this short, you know. And you know, I don't get too much cleavage, but I still feel like the girls are being pushed up a little bit. And yeah, they're not jiggling too much. We have these nice thick straps here. And then in the back, these straps that I talked about. And I still think if I like lean back a little bit, they still get loose here. But if I just stand normally, it's fine. So already that tells me it was good to size down, because I didn't like the loose straps necessarily, okay? In the back here, you see this nice open back with the straps here. And the seams that are a little bit tight are this one, or these two here, and then this one down here a little bit, just so in case you have like some certain areas where like I carry more body fat there, then you know maybe to not size down in this one, if this is a concern. But yeah, I feel nicely tucked in. I think I can just go out and just, you know, do a super intense workout now. For me, it's a medium to high support. Because there's so much happening. Like you have these big straps, you have like, you're really good, well tucked in and everything. So I think this one is actually really nice. And of course, if you are more of a basic person, you could get the black, you know, then it's not too in your face maybe. But yeah, I think it's like super cute with the detailing and everything. And I like this one. All right, so I still have one more thing from my package, but I kind of want to stay in the theme of the kind of under the sea, like bright colors, I think. So I will just quickly show you the two Revolution Sports Bras I already had that are relaunching or did relaunch. So the Revolution Sports Bra is like one of the most flattering sports bras I think ever out there for like if you have a small chest. This is tiki yellow. It fits perfectly with like the stitching on the like the Loch Ness and the Transcend here. It's the right yellow. And then also I have it in H2O blue. So this is the same blue here. It might look slightly different because of the fabric, but I think it really like looks mainly the same. So you could kind of mix and match that as well if you didn't want to wear like two multi-stitching pieces or something. But yeah, so this sports bra is like really nice because it has this like square neckline. It's long lined again, so a seam down here but not here, and then like the back is just like stunning too because we have like a lot of strappiness. I mean, look at this, it's so pretty. A small metal ring up here too, and it's just like one of my favorite sports bras. I really like it. I have it in a lot of colors, but these are two of the three that are launching. There's also like a hot pink, and yeah, let's just see these on. Alright, here we have the Revolution bra and this beautiful H2O blue. So yeah, in case like the Transcend bra and the Loch Ness legging are too much for you, compare these two. Just keep in mind that this is the Nuber fabric in the Revolution Sports Bra, and this here is a more performance-y fabric, so there is a teeny tiny bit of a difference between the colors because of it's a different fabric, but I still think it works like super nicely together. And you know, it's like just a little bit more of a simple option for a top here that you can pair with these leggings in case you don't want it too extreme with colors. This one has a super nice square neckline. It's long line, no seam down here. I always like this one. I think it's super flattering on the chest. We have these nice thick straps here, and in the back, the highlight, the super nice like back seam detailing. Or no, it's not seams. It's like the back strap detailing. Exactly. It's very strappy. It's super nice, still gives you a nice amount of coverage. I never have any spillage in the back here. So, you know, also that's nice. And this one just, you know, keeps me tucked in. It's a solid medium to high support for me, actually. I know for like larger chested people, it's probably more of a medium support, not a high support. So just keep that in mind. But for me, it works fine. And I think it's also like, it pairs well with this. I would probably be more of a fan of like either really wearing it as a set with a Transcend bra or the Tiki Yellow Revolution Sports Bra. I'll show you in a second. But, you know, this is definitely an option. All right, look at this combo. I think it's so fun. It's so bright. It's so nice, especially now with like spring, summer coming. It's really, I really like this one. So the Tiki Yellow Revolution Sports Bra. And yeah, it works so well with the Loch Ness legging and, you know, this H2O blue with the multi-stitching. Also works with the black one. But I think it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's such a fun color. I did have a similar yellow, and then I was like, you know, wondering, oh, do I need this tiki yellow? And people were like, yes, you do. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll get it. And they were right. It's like just the perfect like neon yellow. It's like tennis ball yellow kind of. And yeah, it's just so fun. Again, Revolution Sports Bra, I just showed you in the blue. We have the square neckline, straps, and then, you know, the strappy back detailing here, which is so pretty, nice and long lined. And I think this yellow goes with a lot of stuff actually. I've also recently worn it with like just the normal H2O blue, like or like even the Rio blue from the Journey collection. So it worked really nicely. It was also kind of like, you know, nice color blocking. People were happy when they saw me. They gave me compliments on my colors and everything. So, you know, if you want to make people happy, just wear colors. But it also makes me happy, of course. And yeah, really like this tiki yellow Revolution Sports Bra. All right, let's get to the last piece that I got from this launch. It is the Escandala Pullover, and I got it in Vineyard Red. So I had this one somewhere in black, and I really like it. So I was like, yes, I like red. So I got it too. In this color, it also comes in white. So this is like a super nice like burgundy red. And why I like this thing so much is because it's super fun and cute. We have like a mesh top with a mesh hood here, and the mesh is super nice and soft. And then we have like some thumb hole situation down here where your fingers are basically and your thumb. And we also do have like a more solid lower part here, so you have like half mesh, half normal fabric down here. You have a drawstring, which is super fun. Usually they, no, I think it also, the other one probably also had like no metal piece, but like it's a plastic piece. Still good quality plastic, don't get me wrong, but like it's still like not, usually Buffbunny puts like metal things there, but it still works the same. So you can cinch it in a little bit here, and then to make it look like really nice and luxurious, we have like a metal coin logo situation back here. Really nice. It's kind of like high in the middle there in the back. I don't mind. I think it's a longer cropped length for this one, and of course like however tight you cinch it, it might be a little bit shorter, it might be a little bit longer, but you know, that's kind of like up to you. But like it feels really nice, really good quality. Feels very breathable, very sweat wicking, cool to the touch, like both the mesh and the solid fabric part here. And this color is really, really nice. It's gonna work well together with like, you know, some bossy print pieces too, or like just like some solid colors. Yeah, let's see it on. All right, the Escandala Pullover. It's like the perfect like kind of spring summer hoodie to throw over anything. I think it looks so nice together with like the Vineyard bossy print, of course, because it's, you know, the same base color. We have these thumb holes here. I feel like for me the sleeves could have been a little bit longer because I like it when they bunch up a little bit, and then the thumb holes are a little bit, you know, not where they should be. But it's fine, I can still wear it like this or without using the thumb holes basically. And yeah, we have just like the nice soft fabric here, the same that you have just in the thumb hole part. The whole sleeves are just mesh, and then up here we also have mesh. You can kind of see the sports bra underneath, and the same goes for the back here. You can see it a little bit, but it's also still like nice and loose fitting, so it's a little bit oversized, but not too much. And I mean, depending on like how oversized you want it, of course you could also size up or down. The sleeves are definitely not like oversized at all for me. There's definitely space, but they're not like too loose or anything. So if you prefer more space in the sleeves, you could, for example, size up. Especially because you have the cinching detail, you can, you know, make it fit whichever way you like. Now, like, it definitely hits like super low on my body, so it's not like cropped at all in this stage, I think. If I lift, yes, you can kind of see my belly a little bit, but not too much. And then, of course, if you cinch it in a little, let me just do that. Depending on how much you cinch it in, You can have a little bit more of a cropped fit. You could even do more like this. And then definitely it's a cropped fit, right? Because then it hits perfectly at the top of my legging waistband. And of course, if I lift my arms, it still comes up a little bit, but not too much. And then this way, it's a little bit more, you know, I think accentuating your curves in this way. Like it's kind of making your waist look nice and, you know, giving that booty a nice, I don't know, makes it shine, I think. And it's like super comfortable. It's very breathable because of all the mesh. Just keep in mind, you should probably wear a sports bra underneath because otherwise it's definitely going to be see-through. Or like just wear a shirt underneath or something, but I still think it's super cute. And then of course we have the hood here. So it's a super nice mesh hood. It fits nicely. There's still a little bit of space here. I'm not sure if I ever would wear the hood for this one because, you know, if it's raining, I don't think the mesh hood is going to help. But it still looks cool. So, yeah. Alright guys, I promised you I'm going to show you a few more things that I also relaunched so you kind of get a better feel of what's like still there. And you know, just because I had the pieces already doesn't mean I wouldn't buy them again. I was kind of happy, like I said, like, you know, I didn't have to spend that much money because I already had all the pieces where I was like, oh my god, yes, I would love that. So, you know, I will show them to you. Let's start with my one and only legacy legging. Because of course, you know, I like this one. This one is actually in this really nice pink bossy print. Like I think it was called Pink Salt bossy print. I'm not sure, but you'll find it in the description box. We have this nice stitching here, like this, like 3 seams back here to give you like really nice glute accentuation. That's what I like about it most. Buffbunny logo. We have no top seam here, no front seam, and then we have like some seaming details on the side as well, where like there's one seam going down and it kind of splits up on the height, like where your calf is basically on the side. And yeah, it's like super soft. It's made from Nuber fabric, like the Revolution Sports Bra I showed you before. It is kind of the softest thing. It's so stretchy, it's so nice, it's comfortable, really nice performing. I just wore another pair to the gym today, and it's like you put them on and you're like, yes. It's just an amazing pair of leggings. This color is not like super squat proof because it's so light, so just be aware of that. But there's also other colors launching, and of course the bossy print kind of distracts from, you know, anything because it's like a print. So like it's gonna distract a little bit from cellulite, and it's gonna distract a little bit from the not so squat proofness, I think. But yeah, there's also other colors of bossy print, for example, launching. There's also the black bossy print. There's also the dark vineyard red bossy print. I was kind of thinking about getting that one in the legacy legging as well, because I only have it in a Rosa pocket legging, which I'll also be talking about. But I didn't in the end. So yeah, there's that. But I do love this one, and I wear my legacy leggings all the time, literally. So let's see this on. Alright, here we have the legacy leggings in this beautiful like pink bossy print. These are like really my all-time favorite. They're so nice and stretchy, so like just like comfortable. They hug you in all the right places. 7/8 length on me, and if you can see, hopefully there's like this seaming detail here along the leg, and then the back, just the, you know, the perfect like glute detailing basically. I just like it so much. They're so nice and high-waisted. And I don't know, I can do anything in these, you know. They will show sweat, especially in the darker colors. It's a bit more obvious. So for HIIT workouts, I usually don't wear these, but I could. I have. But yeah, otherwise I usually wear them for a lot of other stuff. For sure, for yoga, for weights, for basically everything else. And they are so insanely comfortable. Like, I'm still shocked I haven't gotten a black pair of these yet, because I feel like if I did, I would probably also wear these as like just an everyday legging. But I still haven't, because black, I don't know. I just rather buy all the colors that are there, you know. Also no front seam with these, and yeah, they're just really great. So if you like the bossy print and you haven't gotten any of these yet, you definitely need to. I also think this pairs really nice and well with like the white leopard Rosa Sports Bra. I think that works. But I also think you could pair this with like some other bossy print color as well and it would still look fun. But yeah, super nice and high-waisted as you can see. And these are just like so comfortable and so good and amazing quality, and the fabric is just like amazing. All right, let's continue with another Nuber fabric leggings. We have the Rosa pocket leggings that I already teased to you before. So this is the Vineyard bossy print, or Vineyard dark red bossy print. And this one is a bit more of a simple legging compared to the Legacy legging, even though the Legacy is not super complicated, but like still. We have no front seam, high waist, no top seam, same Nuber fabric as before. We do have just a very simple seaming situation here in the back, so you don't have these like extra seams for the glute detailing, but you have like slightly curved glute seams. And we do have pockets because this is the Rosa pocket legging, so nice and deep pockets here on the sides. And yeah, these are really nice. They have the same fabric, so I really like this fabric too. I just like the Legacy legging detailing in the back a little bit more, but at least these are also really nice, especially if you like pockets, then this is a great option. And yeah, I mean, this is like a super pretty bossy print. Maybe this is my favorite bossy print color, but no, they recently launched the Salsa red bossy print. I also really like that one. But yes, so this is a really nice bossy print color. I think it's also, I like colors, so of course if it's a red, I'm gonna like it a little bit more than just the black or the white, but that's just my personal opinion, of course. And yeah, these are also very nice and stretchy, super soft and brushed. It's like, oh, the best fabric, and they hug your body so nicely. I got these ones in a small as well. Just so you know, because the bossy print is printed on white, like you will kind of see it stretch out a little bit, but I think it's not the end of the world. At least that's my personal, like, I just don't mind, you know. With the pink ones, it's not as obvious because the color is still a bit lighter, but these ones are already a bit darker. But just so you know, I don't think it's a problem, but yeah, let's see these on. All right, the Rosa pocket leggings are definitely a great staple piece. You have these nice deep pockets. My phone fits nicely here. It's gone. I can still push it down a little bit further. So even if you have a really big phone, it's gonna fit. We have no top seam, no front seam here, and pockets on both sides. Because I've definitely seen people do just pockets on one side, and it seems a little weird, you know. But I really like this one. It's super nice and high-waisted again, like most Buffbunny leggings, so my belly button is down there. And it just hugs me in all the right places because it's the Nuber fabric. We have a bit more of a simple glute detailing design, so if you don't like the Legacy legging, if that's too much for you, then the Rosa leggings are yours, or the Rosa pocket ones, depending on if you want pockets or not. And yeah, it's just a great basic pair of leggings. 7/8 length on me, and so stretchy, so soft, so hugging, and just great. All right, last but not least, in the bossy print department, we have the Monarch Sports Bra that I also talked about earlier, also in this Vineyard red bossy print to match the Rosa pocket leggings. This one is like one of my all-time favorite sports bras. It's a really great everyday sports bra because you have like simple up and down straps. It's super comfortable. Also this super soft and brushed Nuber fabric. It is just so good. It just feels so nice against your skin. This one is also more of a long line sports bra. We have like a little bit of a V moment here, but still decent amount of coverage. We have, you know, no seam down here and one here to just hold you in a little bit better. We do have removable cup pads as well. And then the back is just so pretty. Like, it's like really the prettiest ever. Like when you have it on, it looks even better. And now maybe you can see how the Transcend Sports Bra was like kind of inspired by this strappy situation here. Yeah, it's just like so good. And let's just not talk about it any further. Let's put it on. All right, we got a full vineyard red bossy print situation here. Let's talk about this Monarch Sports Bra. It is really one of my favorites. It's so fun and so cute. We have like really nice coverage here. Honestly, I preferred the older version where it was like a little bit lower, but it's still fine. And we do have like these thick straps. They're splitting up in the back there. Super nice and long line. No seam here, super comfortable. Also the Nuber fabric, so it really is nice and soft. And I don't really get a lot of cleavage with these anymore, with the newer version. But it's still fine for me. I feel more tucked in actually. And the straps also don't feel like they're gonna slide off my shoulders at all or anything. And then the back is just insane. It's so pretty. As you can see, so cute. I really like it because of that. It is so unique, and I also never get any back spillage here. So that's kind of still safe, you know. It's so nice, it's so pretty, and I don't know what else to say about it. It's just perfect, you know. Especially for like if you just want to throw this under like a jumper or something and you don't want to wear a normal bra, this also works super fine. So can't complain about it. I think this and the bossy print is like super fun. Especially that, I don't know, but like I think I like how it looks in the bossy print with all these tiny straps here in the back. So, but I only have this red in the bossy print. But I feel like, you know, it still like kind of brings out the strap situation even more than just a basic normal color. And yeah, this one is more of a medium support for me. I know for like bigger chested people it's probably more like a light to medium support, so just keep that in mind. It's not as supportive as the Rosa Sports Bra, and for me also the Revolution Sports Bra is still a little bit more supportive, but still like this is enough for me to do most of my workouts. And like I said, for everyday use this is a great option. So yeah. All right, from bossy print, let's move on to the, I guess, the second favorite print of all time for Buffbunny customers, the marble print. So marble always came in like white and black. I personally only have white marble pieces. I don't know, I just liked it a little bit more. And I think also, you know how I showed you how the Buffbunny, the bossy print leggings were like kind of stretching out a little bit? In the black marble, of course, it was even more obvious when it like turned a little bit white. Since you have, as you can see with the white marble print, you have like a little bit of black here, and with the black one you had a little bit of white, so they had to print it on white, and then it was just like really turning sheer on some areas. And since, you know, I have like some bigger areas, some smaller areas, like for me it would have been like really all over the place, and I just didn't want that, so white marble it was. We have the Jade mesh sports bra. This one is like a super, like it's not a long line sports bra at all. It's like a very short sports bra indeed. For me, this is still like a really good one for like pairing it with a lot of stuff because it's just white with a little bit of, you know, marble. And I find it to be like super good in support. Like for me, this is a medium to high support. And I've definitely worn this a good few times and still looks like really nice. This is the Elysium fabric, so it's a performance fabric that is not brushed on the inside. It's just like super sleek. Still nice and soft though, like it's a soft performance fabric. We have double straps here, as you can see. And then we have just, you know, very normal sports bra shape in the front. We have an elastic underneath to really tuck you in, keep you in there. And then in the back, because it's called the Jade mesh sports bra, right, we have a little bit of mesh here. So not a lot, but a little bit, and it's really cute. Yes. Removable cup pads as well. And like I said, for me, like especially with this marble print, this was a really great piece to pair with a lot of stuff. And it's super comfortable. Like it's not the most comfortable Buffbunny sports bra, but it's definitely like a super comfortable one. And yeah, I think I really like the white marble print. It looks super elegant. Let's see it on. All right, here we have the marble set in case you like white, but you want a little bit extra. I think it looks so fun. It looks so luxurious. But, you know, you can let me know what you think. Also, maybe you like the black one more. I don't know. So let's talk about this Jade mesh sports bra. It is truly like a true sports bra length. So you can see there's not a lot of space, there's no long line, nothing. We have this elastic underneath your chest that keeps you tucked in. For me, it's a solid medium to, you know, so medium to high support. Yes, I couldn't come up with the word high. Well, whatever. And like I get decent coverage here. Sure, if you have like a bigger chest, maybe there'll be a bit less coverage because there's not like, you know, a ton of fabric here. But for me, it's decent. I still have a little bit of space. So I would say if you are in between, you could probably size down. And we have these like thinner double straps here. And then in the bag, there's like super cute, like small mesh detailing here and the crisscross in the straps. And I think it's just like a good sports bra to have as like a basic. Like I said already, you can kind of pair this with anything, especially because the marble print is not like a super like intense print. It fits with a lot of stuff. And yeah, the sports bra is really like, if you don't like the long line ones, then this is definitely an option for you. It's also in the Elysium fabric, so it definitely is sweat wicking. It's not going to show sweat, at least I've never seen it show sweat for me, like some of the Nuber fabric pieces. And of course the print is also kind of going to help a little bit with that. But yeah, I think like I really like this one for a lot of different activities, and because it is just so versatile basically, it just fits underneath any shirt and it looks cute. All right, I have one more piece to show you. These I also had for a while, also a white marble piece. These are the Limitless Leggings. Also this performance material, this Elysium fabric. It's nice and soft, but it's like not brushed at all on the inside. It's just like, you know, performance material. We have, it's printed on white, but then again, since it's kind of a white legging, it's like not really gonna turn any more sheer, you know. We do have a high waist, no top seam on this one. So I still have one with front seam. I'm not sure if they got rid of the front seam, but I think they did. So they used to. I think I have a pair of Limitless leggings in a different print that does not have a front seam, so I would assume they got rid of that one. And slightly curved glute seams in the back here, and then of course a back seam though to kind of, you know, accentuate things a little bit as well. And then we have side pockets. So this is basically like the Rosa pocket legging, but with a different fabric in a more performance-y way, and a different print of course as well. And the only thing I was a bit confused about always was why the pockets are just white. So you can see there's no marble print on the pockets here. That's the same I think with the black ones, that should just have black on the pockets, and it's, I don't know, it's a little weird, but it doesn't really like, it's not that obvious I think. And yeah, these ones are really nice and breathable. They're really good for like, you know, doing performance-y, like intense workouts and like sweating and stuff. They're very nice and cool to the touch. They won't show sweat really, like basically not at all, at least not for me. And I do have a lot of crotch sweat issues sometimes, but I've never seen it in these. In the Nuber fabric I can definitely see it, you know. Of course still dries fast, but like these are a little bit better with that. And yeah, they're still nice and stretchy. They're a little bit more compressive though than your Nuber fabric, for example. I still got these in a small, but I also have gotten them in a medium in a different print, and I actually might prefer that a little bit more. Just so you know, you could, if you're in between, you can do either thing, but like just be aware that the small is going to be compressive and the medium may be a little bit less. But yeah, let's see these on. All right, let's talk about these Limitless leggings. So they definitely are like cut-wise just like the Rosa pocket legging. So you really just have to decide what kind of fabric you want. Like I said, I still have a front seam on these. I don't feel it like being too invasive or anything at all. And the new ones will probably also don't have a front seam because Buffbunny has gotten rid of most of their front seams. So, well, if not all of them. We have no top seam here, and yet like it still feels like it's not going to slide down on me, which is nice. It's super nice and high-waisted here. And we do have these deep pockets in white. Like I said, I don't think it's so obvious, but I still don't understand why it's not the print, but white. And just to show you that my phone's gonna fit, just like with the Rosa pocket leggings, it's there, you know. You can probably see it a little bit, but my phone's also white, so, you know, if it's a black phone, you probably see it a little bit more. But yeah, it's in there. Like, I don't feel like the leggings are gonna slide down now that I put my phone in there, so that it's not weighing it down. So that's good. And then in the back we have like a more moderate glute accentuation, basically, just like with the Rosa pocket leggings. I still feel like I have a little bit of space here in the back. So actually the small fits fine for me, the sizing down. But like I said, I also have a limitless legging in a medium. And I think I would decide on the print. So if I had gotten black, I would have probably gone up to the medium so that wouldn't stretch out too much. Whereas with the white, it's already white. What are you gonna do? So maybe if you're in between, kind of decide depending on the print. And of course, also if you don't like it super compressive, you could size up. But since I like compression, you know, and I don't feel like they're too compressive or anything. Like I don't have troubles getting them on. So I still like how they fit, and that's all good, you know. And they're like the super sleek and soft performance material. Definitely very breathable, very sweat wicking. I've never seen sweat in these, which also might be due to the print. But, you know, it's just a good performance pocket legging if you like that. All right, of course there was also, I think I mentioned it in the beginning, a new seamless line that they had that was made from recycled materials, which is really nice, of course, to make it from like plastic bottles and whatever. But like I was just not feeling it, you know. As I mentioned as well, I don't like seamless that much, and this just really didn't, I don't know, it just didn't blow me away. I like the blue colors. They had like 4 different colors, I think, like a grey, really light pink, a blue, and a darker blue grey. And I like that blue color. It looked really pretty, but like it was just, I don't know, there was nothing special about it to me. There was nothing that screamed like, oh, I needed this, so I didn't get it. Yeah, I don't know. You can tell me if maybe you got some of the seamless, maybe you love it, maybe you hate it, maybe you also felt the same way that I did about it. But yeah, I just wasn't too excited about it, and you know, I don't, like I said, I don't wear seamless that often anyway, so I'm not gonna spend that much money on like a seamless piece if I know that I will probably not wear it that often. It doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, that was it, and I guess we can just move over to conclusion time. As you know, I usually like my Buffbunny a lot, and I also can't say anything about these pieces now. You know, squat proofness. But what do we expect from like lighter colors, right? So it's like I don't have too high expectations unless someone promises me something is squat proof, which I don't think they've done. So that's okay. Um, and yeah, I just think there was a lot of fun pieces. Like I said, I already had a lot of stuff, so for me it was kind of underwhelming. It was not too much new stuff that I hadn't seen before, and that's what I really like about the launches usually. It's like so much new stuff, and you can just like look at things and like, I don't know, discover new things about it, and just, you know, be like wowed by everything new. But now it was like, okay, relaunching a lot of things, and yeah, it was just like that. It was just what it is. But that's fine, and I understand they're also trying to give like other people that didn't manage to like buy the things like a chance to get them, or like new people that like started following the brand or something and are like, oh wow, I want this, but it's not available. And you know, who wants to spend like a ridiculous amount of money to buy something used on whatever the websites are called to get Poshmark or something, exactly. We don't have Poshmark here, so you know. But yeah, so I understand and it makes sense. And I mean, I did get a few pieces, right? And I also, like I said, I love a good few of the ones that also now launched again. So I'm happy for other people that they can finally get their hands on those, or maybe stock up on things. I don't know. But yes, that's just my opinions on this. I'm, you know, more excited now for the next launch because I hope there'll be like a lot of new stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Like, also, did you have like some things that you were like should have been in the most wanted but that weren't? I think a popular request was the ivory crop top, for example, from the Bloom collection. And I really love that one, and I would not mind having it in more colors. So I was like really like confused it wasn't coming back in more. Also, I kind of expected the bossy print to come in this like super cute lavender color that we saw in the swim launch. If they had done a legacy legging in that color, I would have absolutely bought it because it was so pretty. I also kind of would have loved to see more legacy leggings in like different prints and colors. I don't know, normal colors, just basic colors. But that's just me. Let me know down in the comments below what things you were missing from this launch, or if you bought anything, what you got, how you like it, you know, all those details. I'm always curious. Let me know what your favorite outfit was. And yeah, otherwise, you can follow me on Instagram as well. I have 2 Instagram accounts, and you can DM me there as well, but I will be more likely to see your comment here on the YouTube videos. Yes, so there's that. If you haven't yet, give this video a thumbs up, of course. And also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel so we can continue to grow. And I'm really grateful, you know, to for all the growth that has happened. Like, my channel is now basically nearly up for nearly a year, and you know, it's been fun and a great experience so far. So, you know, I'd love to continue, and you know, I'm very grateful for you here, that you who watch this and, you know, follow me along on this YouTube journey of getting better and increasing my video quality and whatnot. So thank you so much. Yeah, I guess that is it, and I will see you next time. Bye.